and like
have you been asked that before?
yo, so many times.
Really?
Like I'm just
Welcome back to our podcast, guys. We are your hosts, Natasha
and Steph.
back with another episode like every Wednesday. Okay. Even though we missed last Wednesday, but we had
Technical difficulties.
Thank you.
Not as many as today, I'll be honest. But
Yo, today, do you want to talk about today? Because I don't even know.
nah, because yes, we should. Because people really think that it's all fun and games when we come through and we talk our but it don't. Like to get here,
Today was painful.
Like, we
Very
had to cab it from the Bronx. First of all, we not rich, all right? We don't got
Period.
that kind of money.
Period. Talk your shit.
But we were like, nah. We got to do what we got to do. Like, we're going to lose it all. We're going to lose the hour. We're going to lose, like, the time invested already.
Yeah.
Like, we ready.
We usually take the train because it is the fastest way to get here downtown. So we usually take the train. And the trains
also,
were not working with us.
It's also $2.75, boo.
Period. From left to right, we was having issues with this goddamn train. So we just got off the fucking train station and we took a cab.
And we took a cab, like...
And waiting on this cab?
Way farther from where we live at, first of all. It wasn't, like, closer to
our home.
No,
exactly.
It was way farther. So it would cost more.
Right.
One. But you know what? We saved
and we had to wait like a good 15 minutes.
Yes.
But you know me and Steph, we make the best out of it.
Yeah, you already know. We were
okay.
Like, you know what? We're a little too stressed. Let's
be
stressed.
The sun is hitting, right? The sun is hitting right. We got some ice cups.
Let's do it.
Did our thing.
Yeah, we got some orange juice.
Period. That's it. That's what you have to say. Orange juice.
And then from there, everything got better. Like, we got the cab. We made it semi on time. Like, we didn't think we were gonna make it. So the fact that we did is great. So now we're here ready to talk our or whatever. And with that, we want to let y'all know.
Wait.
that we want to thank our.
There you go. Okay, because I thought you were about to hit us with some juicy shit that we not ready for.
I was like, we want to let y'all know that, like, we appreciate the support.
Which we do. We really do.
Yeah.
Because it's been crazy. It's been not overwhelming, but
and I'm
very
sure
like
your lives are also like, I know we talk about our lives all the time, but like not hearing it from y'all probably live crazy lives as well if y'all tuning in.
Right. We can't talk about y'all lives, even though if y'all want us to, send that pictures of my shoes, we'll do it.
Or come through. Come through and talk your shit.
But yeah, thank you guys for all the support. You guys have been amazing as always. We love that you've been sharing and telling a friend and the side pieces and the hoes and, not the kids, because we already established that, we're not for the kids. If you guys tuned into the last episode, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the last episode. I'm not going to lie, because I didn't know how everyone was going to take it. There was, a lot said, which I thank you to Carlos for, being very open and talking his shit with no filter, as we love it. And I hope you guys come through, and do the same. Just know that no filter, come through. We don't judge anybody either. If anything, we're learning from you guys, or we enjoy listening to people's experiences and, being aware that, outside of our little bubble, that there's more out there and they're living a different life. People out there living a different life. So yeah, shout out to y'all. I am done ranting. But yeah, with that being said.
So tell your sister, your mother, your friends, your brothers, everybody.
Yeah, keep telling them. And we're also on TikTok now.
What? That's crazy, y'all.
Yo, how crazy has been the support on TikTok?
Yeah, we've only been there for like hours and we're killing the game.
We haven't hit 2 days, but we're almost at 2 days. And like one of our videos is like 130K. And I'm like, wait, what?
Is that viral? I don't know. Like, what's the definition of viral at this point?
I don't think that's viral.
Well, it's more than we've ever had in anything.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We get something every second or every minute. We get like a comment or a follow. And
like 130,000 views to me is a lot. Like,
yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then like almost 10,000 likes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, so keep doing your thing.
TikTok is different. The support on there is very different. But yeah, go follow that. We're gonna be posting all our guests. We're gonna be posting probably some behind the scenes. Yes, probably some bloopers. We could do some bloopers because we have a lot of those.
Yeah, we'll kill it. In the bloopers, I feel like we would kill it.
Yeah, we have a lot of those. Yeah, and talking about, stuff that we have merch too, which we haven't even told you.
Yo, we do have about merch. Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, no, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you would have told me when we first started back in audio that we were gonna have merch, that we were gonna have TikTok, that we were gonna have all the social media,
I bet you lying.
That we were gonna get like sponsored by Charlotte's Web and like,
or even have a sponsor at all. Like, it's just like, what?
It's crazy.
I'd be like, you lying. What the hell are you talking about?
Like 2 old girls from the Bronx. Like,
2 old girls from the Bronx.
But
yeah, we have merch. A lot of you guys have been already, shopping, buying your merch. A lot of you guys received it already. I hope you guys enjoy it and wear it and rock it. Take some pictures because we definitely want to post those on our site because we have a site. Okay.
Yo, we have a site. Yo, that's crazy. Like, yo, we have all of these things. Not because we're constantly working on it, so we don't really take time to appreciate what we have, like to feel what other people feel when they see it, when they don't work on it behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So looking back at it, I'm like, yo, we really do have all these things.
We have all these things, which is pretty amazing.
Yo, congrats to us. Definitely check it out. Tell your friend to tell your friend, buy some merch, rock it, tag us, hashtag at TYSP or hashtag at Talk Your Shit Pod on anything. Rock them with some J's, some what is it, like chocolate.
They've already been sending us pictures, and listen, that shit makes me so happy. I'm like, yo, y'all look fire, and y'all rocking our merch. What?
Yo, rock it on the way to Bay's house. It don't even matter. Like,
copy what his and hers. You know what I mean?
Right?
Somebody said that on our live, and I'm like, yo, facts. Copy what his and hers.
Go to a picnic and rock it, or like a little get together at the park, whatever.
We'll have more coming, but for now, enjoy that. Enjoy those, please, because we enjoy wearing them. But okay, so you want to get into this episode officially?
Yes, let's do it.
What should we start with? Because there's been a lot going on. Okay, to you guys, we've been on point, low key. To us,
that's crazy.
That is the second time
I'm about to get kicked out. My own
What else saying?
We have. That's it. I heard a lot, right?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Okay. No, but what was I saying?
You was looking at your phone.
I was asking, what should we start with?
Oh, we can start with.
Oh, there's been a lot going on. And I was saying that to you guys, we've been on point with the videos, but to us, we've had like a little bit without recording. So there's been too much going on since the last time we actually recorded.
Yeah, we're trying to get back. So with that being said, should I start with some fun facts? I feel like...
Yeah, let's do some fun facts.
So I know I got this from Uber Facts.
What you said last week is like, well, this is what I found fun this week, okay? I was like, my fault.
Yes, because, I love facts. And to me, the reason, what makes it fun is you would have never thought about something like this. Or I find it funny, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is the fun fact for this week. But maybe next week I would have never found the same thing funny. So
yeah.
All right, but this week though, did you know that William Phelps Eno, the inventor of the stop sign, the pedestrian crosswalk, the one-way street, the taxi stand, the pedestrian safety island. Oh, I didn't even know they had that. Never learned how to drive.
Wait, what?
So
he's just like the designer.
He invented all that. I'd be thinking about that. I'd be like, yo, who invented these? When you try to cross the street as a pedestrian and the is not changing at all. Or now they got the ones with the seconds. But when we grew up, they only had the hand or the walking sign. So I'll be like, yo, the hand is still blinking. How many blinks does it take for me to be able to cross?
I actually never thought of that. You should be thinking yo, they need to fix this shit because the battery ran off. How much time you gonna get these niggas to drive?
I'll be having time. But no, I also think about how they sync that. How they sync the walk and the stop to the lights. I'm like, how does that system work? How do y'all really know ain't nobody walking or crossing when this is red. Or like maybe they could be glitchy and like
well, they're just hoping that they follow the
all right, but what if it glitches and like the for the cars is green and also for you is the walking sign? Like would you
we're hoping that the drivers and the pedestrians, they just give each other like eye contact, like,
right?
Can you let me please?
Pedestrians have the right of way, okay? Like at all times, don't play.
But be careful because you can also get run over.
Yeah, that's true. Because people don't be caring. Like when they be late-ish, they don't care, especially in New York. Do you know that there's some streets that also like the sign doesn't change, like to walk, like it stays on the walk sign. I'm like, yo, this is never gonna be red. Like
again, I think it's just the batteries. They just need
to
change them.
Really has batteries. I feel like it should have like a better technology. Like at this point, it's 2021. Like, yeah. All right, my fault. I'm sorry, I went on a rant. But that was my fun fact. And there's another one. This is like so relevant, but I found this so cool. You know who Jack Black is, right?
Yes, love him.
He was in Shallow Hal. Have you seen that movie?
No, I saw like Rock, some movie. That's...
Oh, School of Rock or something like that?
School of Rock.
I didn't see that one, but I heard it was nice. It was like band music.
Yeah.
Well, Shallow Hal was like, I think it was Gwyneth Paltrow. She was playing like a chubby chick, and he wasn't like OD as chubby as her, but he wasn't like slim. Mm-hmm. And apparently he like saw beautiful women that looked like model status, but in reality they were like, some heavy, thick women that obviously were beautiful, mm-hmm. but because he was shallow, he couldn't see it. So long story short, I say this to say that Jack Black's mother, Judith Love Cohen, was a NASA engineer who helped create the abort guidance system that rescued the Apollo 13 astronauts.
Oh, shit. Period.
So, all right. I see his mom being a whole engineer. Whatever.
Queen.
Right? That's dope.
That is dope. That is very dope. A queen, bro. Like,
yeah, and I got my facts from Uber Facts. So, yeah. I like that they share different types of things.
Yeah. That's pretty fun. Okay. So, trendies. Wanna hit them with some trendies?
Do it.
As you guys can tell, I don't have my laptop. I feel so empty in this episode. Like this
inside.
Yeah. Like I need my prop. Okay. So apparently our girl.
Want my notebook?
Don't you got stuff on that notebook, Stephany?
I do, but not for this episode. For the other ones, I do write on it. Yeah, yo, I'm about to like show y'all my penmanship because y'all really think that I don't be out here. Okay,
that's just what she's gonna do today.
Like hello, like I do.
We need a close up. We'll do a close up on that.
That's for Simon, all right? Because he thought I'll be writing.
Okay, so our girl Danny Lay is pregnant. She's pregnant or whatever, and she's in DR right now, so she might be having the baby in DR,
the motherland. But I mean, if you have kids, like if you're American and you have kids in the Dominican, your kids are automatically American, so that's cool. Like they can have dual citizenship because their mom is from America, but they were born in DR. But
it's cool that they're gonna be born there, though. Like they're gonna be really like we have friends like that are born there but raised here, which is pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, shout out to her. We're still trying to figure out the baby daddy.
I mean, that's our business.
I know, but we love her, so like we're basically in her business all the time. But I think it's the baby. What do you think?
I mean, it gotta be somebody. She can't just make babies by herself, so it gotta be somebody. That's all I know.
It gotta be his. So yeah, congrats to her. Wish her nothing but happiness and all that stuff.
Yeah, but can we also talk about women who like people are always asking them like, oh, when are you gonna have a kid? And like
have you been asked that before?
Yo, so many times.
Really?
Like I'm just tired. Like I'm just like, yo, what
do you say? Because you
that's what I say now. Like when I have it, you gonna know. You gonna be the first one. Like because clearly you looking for signs already, so you gonna be the first
and
one.
You're someone that like not that you don't want kids, but it's not that you do either. Right. Make that make sense. But
it totally makes sense to me. That's why I'm like, right, like finally somebody gets it. Like,
No, I've been asked that too.
But I feel like men don't get asked that as much as
I think they do.
Women.
I think they do.
And if they do, like, the girl that they making a baby with gotta be right there.
I think because it's so, like, shocking nowadays for men not to have a baby, because, you know, these men be baby daddies early, like, at 16,
this is true.
17. So it's, like, finding a, like, 20... I feel like even when I'm, like, out here dating, like, I feel like that's one of my first questions. Like, do you have a kid? Just because if they're 28 and they don't...
First date type of thing?
Yeah.
These are very important questions.
Yeah. Because I'm like... If you're 28 and you don't have a kid, very weird, but shout out to you, because I am down.
Those men do exist.
Yeah.
But no, I find it nice when you are a parent, when you are a male parent, because I'm like, oh wow, like that's dope. You could, if you're present in the kid's life, I'm like, oh, that like it takes guts. Also, being a mom takes guts, because you could have like not had it. You could have gave it up for adoption. You could have like gave it to someone else, like on some. Like, my family members are going to hold me down, but, like, I'm rarely there because I'm working and stuff. Like, so there are so many options, both, like, for men and women. Yeah. So the fact that you held it down for a child is dope.
It's an amazing thing, but it's just, like, if it hasn't happened for you or you're not ready for it yet, it's, like, leave people alone. Like, I feel like mostly the pressure comes from, like, family members. Mm-hmm. Sometimes like mothers that are ready to be grandmas, and it's like, I understand that, but I'm not ready to be a mother. Like,
right?
You're ready to be a grandma, but I'm not ready to be a mother.
Like, are you gonna take care of this kid?
And they'd be like, yes.
Yeah, they'd be like,
so it's
yes,
time to
but
take
they
care
really
of
be
it.
like, no. And I mean, I feel like I'm guilty of it too. Like, I do it to other people.
You do?
I do it to other people. Shout out to Steph. But I do really.
I do it to her.
I do really want like my nephew, because I grew up with siblings, and all my cousins had hella siblings. Yeah. So like that's all I know. Yeah. But there are some people who like, you know, like it's only they grew up with one other sibling. So it's only like two of them. So they're like, okay, like it is two siblings, but it's not like 6 type of which is like what I was used to. So I'm like, yo, and it's fun. Like, you just think, like, it's always a party on the weekends, like, whether you watch wrestling.
But sometimes that first baby, not my boo stuff. I'm not saying it wasn't unplanned. I'm not, I don't know about business. Right. But sometimes that first baby is not always planned. So it's like, there's people that are like, yo, I didn't even plan for this baby. Like, I kept it and I love it so much, but I didn't plan for it. So it's like, you want me to, like, have another baby.
Yeah, and some people plan on having, like, millions of kids. And after one, they're like, yeah, this is it. Like, I can't do this no more.
I still got that mindset that I want, like, at least 10 kids. But listen, look at stuff.
Like, wow. Not because your kids is my kids regardless.
Yeah,
so
best believe you.
You know, like my kid is gonna be more your kid than my kid, really. Because when I'm tired of this, I'm like, yo, go to Natasha. Like,
I'm gonna leave them with Adrian. I'm like, yo, Adrian got this,
right? But yeah, so I feel like that would be the only reason, but it's not like, oh, like it is pressure on the person, but it's more like for their sibling, like, yo, so you grow up with someone like always having your back type of like, yeah, siblings do fight, but it's mostly like you just grow to love each other, like they always have your back. And especially if you're close in age.
I mean, I know someone that's like 26-year-old and they have a baby brother now.
That's rough. Shout out to all my brothers though that's like over 40 and I'm like not even 30. Shout out to all my brothers, y'all.
But I'm saying, like, you know, you guys don't grow
they're
up
like
together,
dads.
but they take care of you and stuff. So it's like regardless whether it happens now or like 5 to 10 years from now.
They become like second dads or second moms at this point, like, because they still look out for you. You're still siblings.
I feel like it's pretty cool because you get like, once your mother gets you upset, you have like somewhere to run to. Mm-hmm.
That relates, that gets it.
Yeah, you can come over. Don't worry about it. So I feel like regardless, if you have a kid 10 years from now, like the age difference between the kids.
But I will tone it down. Sorry, Steph. I will not, put pressure on because, I'm also tired of the pressure.
I'm talking shit like I don't do it too. Yo, Steph, we love you, Steph.
And so any of my other friends who I also pressure.
That's so deep. I only do it to Steph.
Y'all. I feel like I only do it to her too, but I might not. So, just in case, like my fault.
Okay, so talking about kids and all this stuff, as we know, there's been a lot of divorces.
That are pricey too, like,
girl, that's what I be saying. Like, don't rush into nothing. Like, take your time. If you have to date someone for a good minute, not like 10 years. Let's not get crazy. But like for a good like 2 to 3 years, even then, you might still not know them. And that does not mean that you're going to end up forever with them. And you guys still might get divorced.
Or, I mean, you might know them, but like life has a way of changing you like over time. And
growing.
That's what life is about. Like you got to know right from wrong, see where your head is at. Or you might be in the right space, but like something might happen to you and now like you're depressed or whatever. It's a lot of different factors. So it's not like, oh, you knew this person and now you don't. It's like, life changes you.
Yeah, but so apparently these celebrities are getting this divorce, they are, and it isn't expensive for them. It's very expensive. Like for us, I don't think it'll be that expensive since we ain't shit yet.
Listen, if it's more than $1, it's expensive to me.
I don't know. But right now we have Lamar Odom, Kelly Clarkson, and the third one.
Lamar Odom is a basketball player. Kelly Clarkson is a country singer.
Yes, country singer.
And Dr. Dre is a rapper, producer.
Yeah.
For my people in the back that don't really be in tune.
Yeah. To me, it's so crazy that Kelly Clarkson, has to pay for child support.
Yo, I found out she wasn't even like the only one. So like Mary J. Blige went through the same thing.
Oh, shit.
Yo, mad money. Like Kelly Clarkson ain't even paying nothing compared to what she had to pay. And I'm like, how is this even a thing? Like,
why do you think? Why was it so weird to you? Or like, why?
Because I'm like, why do women have to pay for this when like they end up staying with the kid? Like, how I'm paying you child support when, like, I'm with the kid 24/7 type of thing.
How do you know that? How do you know it's not like a 50-50?
Because she got, like, primary custody. So, like, Kelly Clarkson, she's staying with the kids. With the 2 kids, the girl and the boy, she has to stay with them. So, she had one primary custody, but she has to pay child support or spousal support.
I mean, it would be crazy for a man to pay her since she makes the most. For her husband. Like, that would be crazy to me. Because it's like, I don't have it. And like,
but how is that my fault that I make more than you? Like, this is just the life that I chose. This is not the life that you chose. You could have been making more than me, and I would have been fine with it.
I understand that, but that would be so crazy that he would have to pay her when she's already making a lot of money and he's not.
Yes, exactly. If he's not and we're getting divorced, why I gotta pay you? Like, why
do you think they should not just pay? No.
Yeah, I don't think any party should pay. Granted, if you want to give child support, then that's fine. Like, I feel like Lamar Odom is paying because he has this, like, backed up child support that he didn't pay. That makes sense. Like, he didn't pay it, so now you gotta pay it. But it's not like he has to pay this forever. It's like, yo, just pay what you owe, and that's it, you're done, type of thing. But, like, I don't feel like these people owed any money, and now they gotta pay it.
No, I think, listen, we're out here for equality and all this stuff. If a man has to pay whatever, if he makes more, I feel like people find that so normal for him to pay because he's a man. But once the woman makes more, it's like, oh no, like, why is she paying for anything? Sometimes the men too, they have the child 24/7. Like, the moms are crazy and they just can't take care of the child, whatever it is. But they are the ones that have to pay. For whatever reason. And it's like, it's not a big deal when it comes to the men, though. Even if they have the child 24/7. So it's like, if it was vice versa, it'd be like, okay. But like,
I agree. But even then, like, woman, like, let's say she does make more than him. If it was a male country singer versus her, like, whatever she makes, like, let's say she gets $1 million. She obviously probably makes more. But a man would probably get 20 million for the same that she's doing.
But regardless, everybody's out here fighting for equality. There you go. You can't pick and choose the equality. Understand that men get paid more.
Yes. But, like, regardless of that, why do people have to pay at all? Like, why can't she not pay anything, he not pay anything?
Like, in general, regardless of how much they're making?
Yeah, because whatever, if he's making $500,000 a year, he could pay whatever in that means, as opposed to, like, if she makes $1 million a year, yeah, she makes more. She could pay whatever within her means, like 20% of that, whatever that is. He could pay 20% of the $500 million that he makes. Like, hypothetically, it's still 20% of what they make, even though they make different amounts.
Right, but like, let's talk about like not celebrities, normal people.
Or normal people.
It's like if you have a baby daddy, you don't want him. Listen, baby daddy from time to time, they forget that they gotta like send something, even if it's like on their own time. Yeah. Oh, how much I gotta send? Or how much?
Or baby mamas.
Baby mamas too. Exactly. Exactly. So it's like, how would you feel if your man? Obviously, you're someone who's very independent and all this stuff, but it's like sometimes you want your man to do his part for his child and stuff.
Now I gotta get the lawyers involved. Yo, it's tough. Like
marriage in general is tough.
Like, yo, if I don't got $1 to my name, but what if we did like a prenup thing? Does that still apply?
See, this is.
I don't like if we had a prenup. Like, do you still have to pay spousal support or like child support or whatever? All of this thing.
Yeah, and I can.
Yo, that's a question for our married people. Damn, we really only know. We've only had like one married person on the phone.
Have we? Oh, we had an engaged one.
Oh yeah. So, but that's
and a lot of people in relationships that you know. Yeah.
That. And the single ladies, don't forget those.
Thank you. Period. Okay. Another trendy. Our girl, Issa Rae, talking about marriage, is married, boo. I mean, not married, engaged. Oh, no, she's married. No, she's married.
Yeah, for those of y'all who don't know, Issa Rae, the queen, she did Insecure seasons.
Yo, we love that show. Like
she even had a book, I think it's called Awkward Black Girl or something like that, was it? Or like a YouTube series. Awkward Black Girl. It was like a web series.
It was YouTube. I know it was YouTube. I don't know
yeah. But it was a web series on YouTube. And then it was a book, and then she got Insecure. Like, she's a really dope writer. But basically, she just popped out with Bae.
And I didn't know it to
super sarcastic. Like, oh, I just had a shoot with this dress, and then these girls pulled up and they coincidentally had the same dress as each other. And then she's like, oh, and I took a picture with somebody's husband.
I love her.
That's how she announced it.
I love her. Because I feel like in those episodes of Insecure.
Yo, it was so relatable.
So fucking relatable. And it's shit that like even women, guys, just so you know, that some of those things are shit that like women really do before going on a date or before seeing their boo or before like anything that has to do, with dating. A lot of those things, those are facts. So
yeah, a lot of those scenarios, we were like, yo, that's so relatable. This happened.
Yo.
This didn't. Yo.
So I'm
remember
happy for
when we used to have, what is it? Like, it was like wine Sundays, or like we used to have viewing parties.
Yeah, we used to drink wine on Sundays.
Because it used to come out on Sundays.
Yeah.
So we used to go, like, we all hung out in one house. Shout out to Mabu Savani. And all three of us would be like ready, posted with the wine glass, like tuning in on the next episode. Yep. And we couldn't wait for the next week to keep tuning in. It was so dope.
Yeah, which I miss those days. But
at one point, I felt like I was writing all these things because I knew what they was gonna say.
Yeah, like
I knew the bars that she was gonna spit, and I'm like, yo, I love this show. Like,
yeah. Okay, so we're very happy for her. She deserves it.
Mm-hmm. That's how I'm about to pop out like that, like.
Low key.
With Babe. Yeah, he put a ring on it. They're going to be like, oh, she wasn't single all this time, posting all these pics.
Me, I don't think I'd be the type. I don't know how to, like, keep shit inside. Like, when I'm very excited about things, like, it could be a trip, it could be anything. I'm like, yo, I do not.
Now, the only way I keep it.
Jinx my shit, I need to say it. Like, it just
the only way I keep it in is if I, like, tell you. Like if I tell you, like if you know, that's it. I don't need nobody else to know. Okay. Like if my mom knows, you, a couple of other friends, if they like, that's it. To me, the whole world knows because I know, but like I don't need anyone else to know.
I be telling everybody.
That's the thing. Like I be telling my mom, whole world knows. Is that just my mom or is that like?
No, that's my mom too.
Yes, they are proud.
I'm like, yo, ma, how did that shit get to DR?
I'm like, yo, these people do not care. She like, claro que sí. Like, you have to tell them. These are your family. I'm like, ma'am.
Okay, so now we're about to get weird. This is the last trendy, okay? Mm-hmm. Alabama mother and daughter enjoy watching each other's sex tape. So this is very similar to a topic that we had at CKQ podcast.
Yes. Shout out to Clement.
Yeah. Mother and daughter have...
an OnlyFans.
But they don't really do anything weird in OnlyFans. No, well, they kind of... It is
well, that is weird. Like.
Yeah. But they don't, like, enjoy each other's sex tapes or any of that. So it's like... So this to me is very weird. Like, extremely. Like, the OnlyFans was a lot. But this is different because I could never, like, I try to not even picture myself doing some shit like that with my mom because that shit, even picturing it fucking makes me want to cry. But just even, like, thinking to ever see my mom doing anything that I've never seen before, okay, would fucking kill me. So how do you feel about that? Mother-daughter sex tapes.
Like, are they in the same room?
No, it says
Or
that
it's
they
like
just
they
enjoy watching each other's sex tapes. So apparently they're just doing sex tapes after sex tapes.
Like, not with each other. Like,
Not with each other. Yeah, not with each other. But, like, I guess the mom and her partner and her and her partner.
So the mom watches what the daughter does, and then the daughter watches, gets the moves from what the mom be doing.
Yeah, they both give each other pointers. In other words, I guess. It's like, sweetie, see, if you do it like this.
Right, sweetie, you have to be vocal with what you want. Like, how is he going to know these things if you're not vocal with? It's crazy. But shout out to the mama, she didn't say that.
On the CKQ podcast, we were told that, like, you know, sometimes you can't be as, like having, like, a whatever attitude with everything, or, like, do you, just because it affects other people in other ways, like society in general is gonna keep doing things that they're not supposed to. I'm just like, honestly, to me, it's still like, do you? Like, as long as I'm not doing those things, as long as I'm teaching my daughter or my son differently, or, like, the values that I believe in, do you? Even though my daughter might run into a friend like that.
It was different. It was different with that thing of the CKQ because I think the mom was into the adult industry, like adult film industry. So, like, that's really, like, what she grew up knowing, kind of thing. Like, that was her background.
What do you think about this?
Oh, like,
that's not something we grew up knowing, and I feel like it's never.
No, I'm saying the mom that was doing the OnlyFans,
right?
Like, the kid, like, that's all she knew,
right?
Like, the adult film. So she was probably like, "Yo, this is better because, you know, you don't have to be in the adult film industry, you know, doing all these other people. You could just be taking pictures and making money. Like, this is way easier, and this is literally all I've known."
So what do you think about this? Who do you think was the leader in this? You think the daughter was like, "Oh, ma, show me your sex tape," or the mom was like, "Yo, show me your sex tape because, you know, this is what I grew up on. Me and my mom did it." So
yo,
I want to do it
imagine. Yo, imagine one of them has, like, a kid or another kid. Like, the mom has another kid or the daughter has a kid. Oh my God. Like, what? How are they? Like, what's the dynamic? Like, how are they gonna tell this to the kid?
I don't even know.
Like. Or they're going to tell them so they could, like, get introduced to the scene. I don't know. Like, but, like, parenting is hard. And then you add things like that on it. It's tough.
Yeah.
Like, how do you have these conversations and, like, come out of it sane?
Like, you don't have those conversations.
It's crazy.
Okay, so those were my trendies.
Those were awesome.
I hit you with something very different at the end.
Yo, it left me thinking because I'm like, I would never. I feel like in our culture, like, we're Dominican, that's not something that we see or, like, even think of. Like, that's not even a topic that we discuss. Yeah. Basically, we'll discuss marriage. Like, that's as far, or babies. Like, that's as far as things like that we'll discuss. But so yeah, it's tough. Like, it's different.
I agree. So should we end it with would you rathers or?
Oh, can we talk about more trending topics like Dubai?
Okay.
So Dubai, they had like 125-degree heat, like weather. They just started shooting the clouds with like a laser beam, something like that, and
For
they
what?
just made it rain because if it's 125 degrees over there, like it's a desert,
and
basically.
It works with that.
Yeah, it rained. I mean, I don't know how good we are, like with like, you know, global warming and like greenhouse gases.
Right.
Like I don't know how it affects us in this way, or if it's just like you know,
it's like a bomba, like a little thing that you just.
No, listen. Dubai creates fake rain. Like, what is fake rain at this point? Like, what's real and what's fake at this point? No, but yeah. So Dubai creates fake rain in 125-degree weather by using laser beam shooting drones.
125 though?
Yeah, to shock rainwater out of clouds.
I would. At that point, I'm going crazy. 120.
Yo, yeah, 100. Yeah, we going crazy at like 98.
Thank you. I would do anything.
Yeah, and I got that from 1440 Daily Digest. You guys should sign up to that. They always give like nice facts about anything. And my next one is Synchron beat Neuralink. Neuralink is, I think that's Elon Musk is. He has another company. He has the Boring Company, the Tesla one. Now he has Neuralink, where it deals with like chips in people's brains. Like that's what he's trying to. That's his next move, and he's been able to do it on a monkey, like insert a chip and like know what the monkey's thinking through the chip.
That's insane.
Yo, next thing you know, we're gonna have like a chip in our tongue type of thing. No. So, but anyways, Synchron beat Neuralink in testing brain chip implants in humans. So they've tested it in 6 humans, and Neuralink, they've only tested it in the monkey that I mentioned. Mm-hmm. So they haven't really tested it on humans. Mm-hmm. But they're saying that it could help like paralyzed people, because you know how like Stephen Hawking, the one that passed, that was in a wheelchair, he loves space. And I feel like that could help paralyzed people. Like, I feel like if Christopher Nolan was alive, Stephen Hawking, Christopher Nolan was, he was paralyzed when he was, like, riding a horse. Stephen Hawking, I don't know if he was born with it. He had, like, some type of thing, but he was able to communicate through, like, his computer on a wheelchair. So that was kind of like a brain chip, because, like, whatever he thought, it just, like, wrote it down. But now they're like taking it to the next level. And I have some people in my life who are like either paralyzed from the waist down or from the neck down. So I do feel like it could help. But I'm also scared of like people who are not paralyzed. If they use it, like, yo, they're going to take over the world.
No, that's too much. I can't. That's too much.
You don't think they should do it?
No. Hell no.
I mean, I got that from Business Insider, by the way. I feel like it could be a great help, but you gotta know how to like use that technology wisely, because it could definitely like get out of hand. No. Like, you know how the Tesla cars, sometimes they've like killed other people because they're like self-driven, but when that has happened, like they haven't been driven. Like there's no one in the car when that happens. Mm-hmm. So it's like no one's really driving yet, but it happened to kill someone, and it's supposed to be tech savvy and know how to like stop when things like that happen. So it's complicated, but we working on it.
Right.
By we, I mean them,
not us. Okay, so we gotta wrap it up.
Yes.
This episode was fun. It was chill.
Yes. So make sure you follow us.
We talked about a lot of shit.
Yes. Follow us at Stephany MX3.
Mark us out.
And at Talk Your Shit Pod on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, period. On YouTube. Where else? I mean, everywhere, really. Yo, let us know if you want us to create a Snapchat at this point, because we will. And follow our producer at Ghana Pictures, at Producer Ghana, at Elephant Network, at Learn Filmmaking. Okay. For more amazing videography content. Okay. And remember that we talk our shit now.
So you can talk your shit later. Bye.